Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So let me start with the to-do part. Yep. So as planned, yesterday I took a break and today is 3rd Jan 4 and for today, okay, so I took two consecutive breaks. Like one day I did stream but for only for 1 hour. So that I will count in break only. So for today, let me add the uh, to-dos. I need to I need to decide the APIs, config the repos, not config, it will be set up the repo, decide the text for this will be text will be for indeed. Then I have to read with solid log. This one I have not this one actually in my this it is this window. I was exploring GraphQL. These are my notes only. My only. So I have that. There it is. I am having two screens. Yep. This one. This thing I need to do research on, and I was reading Prisma documentation. I'm thinking of using GraphQL with Prisma in backend wherever I can use it. I will mostly go with this one, Prisma only cause Drizzle ORM does not support Mongo. Let me confirm it. Okay, so they are not providing actually. Okay, so Bun has also an example of Drizzle ORM. That's nice. And I need to read this article actually. I was exploring it and this one is like I found it excellent. So I read this one. Then I thought I will complete this on stream only. And we'll create a simple GitHub repo that will contain all this stuff like customize my custom stuff. Okay, and then I need to do is I not need to then I will do is decide APIs setup. This will be first thing. I will set up the basic app for now. Read solid docs, decide the text for indeed. Yep, these things only I will do because I'm planning to do stream for only 3 hours for today. I will do stream till 10 o'clock. I'm not feeling well. You can understand from my voice. Okay, the first one is set up the repos. We'll take this here, and this will work. What I will do is I will create different microservices for that stuff so that I can have a full like I can work on single microservice at one time. That I will decide on this stream only what all microservices I will create, what are tables I will create, and APIs, endpoints, and technology. So for now, I will do this one. KDR, indeed, backend, Indeed backend, and then I will have front end. Yep. So in Indeed backend, I will do npm init, and we'll create a repo in GitHub. Hello Rishu, welcome to the stream. कैसे हो? मेरा थोड़ा तबीयत डाउन है. क्या प्लान तुम्हारे आज के? नो प्लान, पेपर जी का अच्छा गया एंड इट्स योर फॉल्ट. अरे कैसे फॉल्ट क्यों? ये तारीफ कर रही हो, क्या कर रहे हो? यहाँ पर पेपर इजी आ गया और पूरा 5-6 दिन स्टडी करके जो गया था सेम आया जब आपके यूट्यूब पर आता था। बड़ा मोटिवेशन हो जाता है। अरे यार थैंक यू। चलो बढ़िया है, अच्छा जा रहा है। अभी नेक्स्ट कभी है फिर? अप्रैल में? नाइस। अच्छा तुम एडवांस भी दे रहे हो क्या? नहीं नहीं, हो जाओगे एलिजिबल, टेंशन नहीं। नहीं नहीं, हो जाओगे, ध्यान ध्यान से पढ़, हो जाओगे। मैंने पेपर्स देखा नहीं JEE का, देखता हूँ थोड़े टाइम बाद। ओह शिट। ब्रो आप किस स्ट्रीम से हो? मैं भी साइंस स्ट्रीम से ही हूँ। नहीं, 11th में मेरा फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, मैथ्स और बायोलॉजी के बदले मैंने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लिया था। मेरा बायोलॉजी नहीं था, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स था उसके बदले। मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और कंप्यूटर साइंस का ऑप्शन था। उस टाइम मुझे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में इंटरेस्ट था तो मैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स लिया था। पूछो. हाँ, कोई सिमरन नाम की मेरी भाभी है, मैंने किसी लाइव स्ट्रीम में देखा था. हाँ, तुम्हारी भाभी है वो. What I will do? Should I create different repos? I'm very confused actually. Probably I should create different repos only. So what I will do is, let me check if I have something here or not. Okay, so I have cleared the file structure and I will create a mono repos only. Sorry, I will create different repos only. So now I have two repos, indeed front end and back end, and I will follow some plan scheme. So what I will do is let me write it also. So what I will follow is I will have a dev branch, not dev. I will have a main. Then after main, I will have a dev branch, and I will have a stage branch. And in stage, I will keep merging all this stuff. Should I follow this? Okay, so now that is fine. What I will do is as usual, I will start with the back end first. Then I will start with the front end. So for back end, I have decided in the from previous streams, I have some tables, not tables. I have some plans. So for now, I will have three user tables that will be through three tables actually that will be user table, posting, and a candidate table. Okay, and apologies for that. It's dinner time, so my mom is cooking. So we have user, posting, and a candidate. So what user table will have, it will define actually when you log in here using employee portal. Actually, they have blocked my account, so I won't be able to do stuff with this one. And I don't want to use that other email ID. You can see here, and if I come to home page again. Oh, nice. Yep, they have disabled my account. So what I can do is user can create another user also, and that user can manage that owner's account. So for user schema, so I will start creating schemas for now. Okay, So user will have a name, email, parent ID. It will have a parent ID. uh, I have written that stuff. Okay, so I will need actually one more stuff, that I will have a company. The company, I will have a company schema also. So then I have a role, then password. For now, this stuff will work. Okay, so we'll have this stuff for now. And for a company, uh, I will have a user ID, that will be a foreign key to this one. Then we'll have a company will have a name, email actually, and company should have a first name or last name, but uh, so we'll have an employee count, okay. So and this stuff will work for now. And then I have posting. I'm actually confused about the posting stuff, so we'll do this in future actually. Then then we have a candidate one. So now what I have is I have a candidate. So candidate will have a name, email, all the stuff. City, level of education, fiction, school, count, work experience, and all those stuff. Then we have a job. Then it's up to us. So we how I will store the apply users. So when the user will click on this one, uh, when user will click on this one, how should I handle this? Okay. So you firstly they will ask for I take yep. So they ask for first name, last name, email, phone number. So what? So this will be a part of posting only actually. So let me create for posting that posting will have a user ID, the user who is filling a candidate ID. Be precise, candidate ID. Then it will have a company ID. I will take a 5 minutes break. I am getting a call. So guys, I am back again. कौन कौन है stream में all are there in stream. Thank you for staying. Now let's start. For now, I'm writing that on my notebook only. Then after that I will convert this to ER diagram, and I will also include that in my what should I say, uh, repo. Okay, in my repository. So I will have a company ID that will refer to a company, posting will refer to a company, then and posting will also have a user ID and I have many stuffs here actually. Company ID I have, then I will have a job title, job location, then I have a job type, then I have a start date, then I have people to hire, then I have time limit, then I have a time limit, then I have a pay amount, then I have supplementary pay, then I have many stuff. Then I have benefit, then I'm not able to understand my notes only what I wrote. Hello everyone. So I have a job description, then contact number. We'll switch this screen actually. For you to feel like a hacker, you can watch this, or you can watch this stuff. Enjoy the screen. For those who are new, I'm planning the ER design of Indeed. So that for now I'm writing in my notebook, and in future I will, not in future, in some time I will write in file only. Then I have job description, then I have contact number, mm, contact number, then I have emails. I don't know what it email, what this email. Okay, so it will be like when the user will respond, should that be like this one? Okay, so that will be a mail, email. Okay, then I have email on apply, and I will have, it will be a boolean value actually, email on apply, that will be boolean. Ask candidate for, then I have ask candidate for, that will be 0 or 1 or 2. 0 will be no CV, CV actually I will have only 2, then I will have a CV, that will be URL, S3 URL for now. And after then I will have is deadline applications, then I have pre-screening question. Users have to fill this one. So for pre-screening question design, what I will do is I will have a list of objects, and this object will have a title, placeholder, and an answer. And after this, what I will have is I will have a created at, and okay, so this one is okay for now. So I have user table, company posting, and now we'll have a candidate table. So in candidate I will have a name, last name, phone number, then I have city, state. These are pretty straightforward stuff for now. Pin code, then I have level of education, so this will also be a list of objects only. And work experience, this will also be a list of objects. Then I have description, I will allow users to have give some description. Then I have list, this will be a list of strings, not list skills. Then I have a job title. Job title, job type, it will be strings only, a list of strings. Then uh, we'll have a main package. User can add a main package in lakhs per year. And for posting, I should have okay, so I have a pay amount please. Okay, and coming back to APIs, uh, and for the APIs will quit this one actually. Where is it quit? Okay, so I will have I will write down all the APIs endpoints that I will require. The front end pages I will do in sometimes. So routes, not routes, endpoints. Okay, so I will have a create company endpoint, then create posting endpoint, then I will have a create user, then I will have a these are a part of employee endpoint. Employee can create company, create posting. He can only create company for the one time. Then I will have a you. Okay, so what I can do is user can be a part of company on use company. mm, Not required actually. Or should it be necessary? User can have a company ID, or company can have a user ID. That is okay. Then I will have a create user, then jobs, then candidates, list all postings, list all candidates. Then I have auth endpoints, login, register, uh, forgot password, reset password. Then I have resend query verification mail. I will also add a mail type, mail system. I will also have a mail service that will be okay. I will follow the previous structure only. Okay. Okay, so I got the all the auth endpoints. Employee will have more endpoints actually. These all are create. So create jobs candidate. If I come here, okay, so this actually I'm blocked from this account. I will do sign up. I will use my another main account only. For now, this is okay. So what I will do is candidates. Then we have create posting jobs candidate. Then what I will have is for if employee only, they can have this will be employee settings, and they can do is change password, change password. I will have I will have a language. Okay, so I guess these are not part of. Actually, I mixed this stuff here. Hmm. Okay, so this will be the list of what I can do is update candidate, update candidate status. I will have default. So when the posting is created, it will have a employee status. Where it is posting will have a candidate status that I can update. And now what I will have, I'm just visualizing because I'm not in a state to do these stuffs. I will turn off my mic. So this is my another account, and I do many stuff here. This is for not disabled by Indeed. So I'm testing a lot of stuff. I test a lot of stuff here actually. So I opened this because I wanted to. Okay, so I wanted to test what all things they provide for the user actually. Not user actually. It will be a candidate one. This one. Return home. So when I go to profile, so they have my name, profile with all the data. They have all the qualification, job preference, and this all stuffs are user can add a resume actually. My jobs. So in candidate table, I will have a CV field also. Okay, so I will have my jobs. These are all the jobs and company review and salary. And I will add this in future. So for now, I think I'm okay with these stuffs. These APIs actually they don't have a lot of APIs. And for the email, I will have for verification mail, welcome mail, reset password mail, candidate applied mail. Uh, this will be to company. This will be another one to candidate and new login mail, login account by candidate. Or one thing I can do is I can add a password table, password column actually, password column in candidate field. And initially what I thought, what I was thinking of doing is I will I will have a mess of validating what I can do is I can add a candidate. Candidate will have a password. Okay. While creating an account, the candidate has to put a password. So what I will have is I will have slash employee for all the employees and slash for the user candidate. So I will have auth for two stuff. Or should I need to do this, or what I can do is, let me think. my small brain is unable to process all this stuff. So for now, I will stop the planning at this point, and what I will now do is I will start by the backend part. No, so but for now, what I have done is I have created decide the API. Then what I would decide the tag for Indeed. Okay, so for deciding the text, not text, it should be text. I will start with the backend part. On so in backend, I will have a backend and a mail service. So mail service will be uh, Redis. I will use the Redis full MQ, a simple Express app, Express node mailer there, and it will be a TypeScript project. And for backend stuff, I will use a GraphQL, then Prisma. I will use Prisma for table stuff, Mongos. I will use Apollo server that is a wrapper around GraphQL. And what new thing I wanted to, and let me debug my GitHub only. So in Pinterest backend, okay, so I will also have a AWS SDK. JSON web token, Winston, Winston daily, rotate, then we'll have is Decrypt.js, then course actually. I am using Zod. I'm not. I'm using. I will use Zod instead of Express Validator here, and Multer will be for image upload, and this is fine for now. Actually, I don't require much packages. And for the Pinterest Express Mail queue, it has more dev dependencies than dependencies. Okay, so I have written this stuff, and for the front end, I will use Vite with TS. Then I will have Apollo client. Then I will have a shared CNUI, and for icons, let me check if they provide icons or not. UI. Oh, nice. This is actually amazing. Yep. And they have fun music. We have pages here also. What pages? These are sidebar account, and we have authentication. Nice. Okay, so they don't actually provide this stuff icon. So what I can do is I can use React icons or Lucid icons, but I don't require icons. Yes, I require. So I will use Lucid icons for now, and other stuff I can use is I can use day.js for that, a relative date, then React drop drop zone, then I will use sooner for the for showing notifications, and I cannot I will use uh, I will use book form resolver. Hello Kibzo, welcome to the stream, and I will use node, and let me check what is this auto prefixer. Post CSS plugin to pass CSS and add vendor prefix to CSS. JavaScript यही रिएक्ट जेएस क्या होता है और इट इज़ कंपल्सरी टू जावास्क्रिप्ट से काम नहीं होगा। जावास्क्रिप्ट से काम होगा, बट अभी अगर तुम फ्रंट एंड में जा रहे हो ना तो रिएक्ट जेएस ही चल रहा है अभी। और रिएक्ट जेएस ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं, फ्रंट समझ लो जावास्क्रिप्ट ही है एट द एंड। जावास्क्रिप्ट के अंदर एचटीएमएल ये सब है बस। तो तुम एक बार रिएक्ट जेएस सीख लोगे ना तो सॉरी जावास्क्रिप्ट सीख लोगे तो रिएक्ट जेएस तुम एक मंथ में आराम से बेसिक सीख लोगे। नोट्स ऐप बनाना उसके बाद तो तुम्हारे हाथ में, जितना टाइम तुम दोगे उतना अच्छा होगा। हाँ, जावास्क्रिप्ट के बाद ही तुम रिएक्ट पे जाओ। जावास्क्रिप्ट पे थोड़े प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाने के बाद ही तो वो तुम्हें हेल्प करेगा आगे। ओके, अभी मैं जावास्क्रिप्ट में इवेंट पढ़ रहा हूँ। अच्छा, इवेंट पढ़ रहे हो, बढ़िया है। प्रोग्रेस अच्छा है तुम्हारा फिर। हेलो एवरीवन। HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and responsive are enough for front end. I can't say enough, but starting के लिए best perfect है ये. So I forgot how to initialize this one because of the part. I always tend to forget. तुम इसका टेंशन मत लो, तुम स्टार्ट करो बस, सब हो जाएगा जैसे जैसे तुम करोगे ना. Okay, so that is in it actually. It's fun, it's fun. You need to have at least 2 3 complex project in front end to land a job. Yep, so we have this one. So I need to add the root directory. Root directory will be this stuff, and the base USB the base directory is on non. Then I will have out there directory will be the test, or I am making some mistake. मैंने Amazon Netflix पर बनाया है, बट वो इंटरैक्टिव नहीं है. Project add them to your server requires to statistic and master one frame. Yep. एक जो तुम ये कर सकते हो कि तुम JS सीखने के बाद उस पर इंटरैक्टिविटी डाल सकते हो. आ, जैसे ऑन क्लिक हैंडलर ऐसा सब, तो वो हेल्प करेगा तुम्हें. But to land a job, you need to work with interactive mode. Oh shit. So I need to add this one here. We'll have to delete it. In the mail support. Correct minus. Okay. Okay. It, मेरा फाइनल पेपर है मार्च में बट मेरा पढ़ाई काम नहीं करता मैं सारा दिन कोड करता रहता हूँ क्या करूँ 50-50 करो ना फिर 50-50 या 50-80 मेरे ख्याल से तुमने शायद बोला था कि तुम्हारा कोर्स अलग है और तुम कोडिंग कर रहे हो तो 50-50 करो 50-50 नहीं तो 70-30 करो बट दोनों को टाइम दो ना आगे जाके इशू देगा ये सब मैंने कॉमर्स लिया हो बट वो बहुत ही बोरिंग है हाँ मुझे याद है तुमने बोला था कि तुम्हारा कोर्स अलग है और तुम कोडिंग कर रहे हो बट तुम्हें उसको टाइम देना ही पड़ेगा ऐसा नहीं कि तुम कोडिंग कर रहे हो और उसमें तुम्हें बहुत गंदे मार्क्स आए थैंक यू रन बाय फॉर दिस कमांड I did not open. Okay, so I will open this manually only. Actually, I'm not in that branch, not in that direction. Now that should be loaded. Yep. हाँ अभी P2 हुआ है हुआ था मेरा काफ़ी बेकार मार्क आया हाँ ऐसा थोड़ी चलेगा फिर घर वाले भी तुम्हें अपोज करेंगे कार नहीं बट एवरेज मार्क्स लाने की कोशिश करो और बाकी टाइम इसको दो 1 pro tip: never buy courses. All of the topics are available in the internet for free. Yep, done by. I need to set up this one. NPX PSC in it. And what I will do is अरे हिस्ट्री रिपीट हो रहा है from code with Harry. Yes, from code with Harry only. हाँ मैं कोड विद हैरी से करता हूँ सर मैंने भी स्टार्ट कोड विद हैरी से किया था और अभी भी उनका ही देखता हूँ कोर्सेस हाँ, वो सबका हमारा सबका फ्रेंड है। फ्रेंडली नेबरहुड गुड विथ हैरी। क्या हो गया मेरे पास। हाँ, लेटेस्ट वाली वीडियो देखी, इसमें तुम भी हो ना भाई। अच्छा था, काफी इंटरेस्टिंग लगा। एंड आई विल कीप दिस फॉर नाउ। um Euro भैया is common variables as well as a skill F। कॉमन वेरिएबल, हाँ आ जाओ रोहन भैया आराम से। skill F नहीं पता, ये कॉमन वेरिएबल्स क्या। अच्छा, रोहन भैया इज कॉमन वेरिएबल। स्टार्ट में था नहीं। So I wanted to read this on solid principles. They are rock solid for a good reason. Just started with object-oriented programming. आपकी टाइपिंग स्पीड बताओ। मेरा उतना है नहीं टाइपिंग स्पीड, क्योंकि मेरा कीबोर्ड है ना, चेंज होता रहता है। तो ऑफिस में मेरा दूसरा कीबोर्ड लिया होता है, एंड घर में अलग है। तो मेरा है नहीं उतना। तो देखते हैं, 30-40 होगा। 64 है मेरा। मेरा कीबोर्ड चेंज होता रहता है ना, तो एक स्पेसिफिक नहीं है मेरा। मैं इंस्टा पे हूँ, बट मैं यूज़ नहीं करता। चलो, तुम्हारा कितना है। मेरा तो 33, बट नहीं नहीं, वो धीरे धीरे हो जाएगा। टेंशन मत लो। जब तुम मजदूर बनोगे कोडिंग के, तब हो जाएगा। अभी देखना, अभी कम आएगा। बट विल रीस्टार्ट दिस ओनली। क्या हो गया। देखो अभी कम हो गया ना। तो ना चेंज होते रहता है ना, इसीलिए। 43। तुम्हारे करीब आ गया। चलो, इसका तो कुछ है नहीं। So in object-oriented programming, solid is an acronym for fight. So you are married? No, no, no. I'm not married. I'm just a student. फिर भी मुझे 10 ज़्यादा है, अरे यार। कोई नहीं। बाय द वे, हमारा इस मंथ का गोल है 100 सब्सक्राइबर्स रीच करना। देखते हैं हम पहुंच पाएंगे क्या नहीं। ये जैन का था, बट अचीव नहीं हो पाया। कितना हुआ अभी, कोई बता सकता है कितना है अभी। Oh, what is sort of principle in a way of having solid is something for 5D principle M to analyze. applying the setup in 76. So we need 24. चलो देखते. बाय. थैंक यू किक्सो. बाय अप्लाइंग दिस सेट, ये तुम्हें रीड करना चाहिए सॉलिड प्रिंसिपल्स. अगर तुम जे स्टार्ट कर रहे हो ना, फिर भी रिशु तुम भी रीड कर सकते हो उसको, सॉलिड प्रिंसिपल्स का. थैंक यू रिशु, थैंक यू फॉर द अपडेट. ये सॉलिड प्रिंसिपल यू बोथ शुड ट्राई, और एवरीवन शुड ट्राई एक्चुअली. वी हैव you should notice a reduction in loss by applying the setup principle. You should, मैं सबको बताऊंगा आपका चैनल. थैंक यू, थैंक यू. अप्लाइंग दिस सेटअप. तुम लिंक्डइन पे भी मुझे फॉलो कर सकते हो, मैंने डाला है. मुझे कनेक्शन इंक्रीज करना है तो मैं उस पर थोड़ा एक्टिव हूँ, उस पर और यूट्यूब पे भी. क्वालिटी द प्रोडक्शन ऑफ मोर ऑर्गेनाइज्ड कोड, decreased coupling, hence free factor and encouragement of code reuse. Let's get into first is single responsibility principle. So SRP is single responsibility principles. ये मेरा ऑफिशियल ब्लॉग्स का है स्लैश कॉल्सिज्म, तो तुम फॉलो कर सकते हो. इसको सब लाइक्स दे दिए. क्या लिखा है इस बंदे ने इसको. So we have single responsibility principle. I am a chef, a gardener, a painter, and a driver. So we need a single function should have a single response. This one is really simple but super important. One task should have one and only one reason to change. Only one reason to change. Okay. No more creating classes with multiple functionalities and responsibilities. You have probably encountered or even created a class that does a bit of everything. आप फ्रीलांसिंग करते थे क्या पहले? हाँ, मैं पहले करता था जॉब से पहले. You have probably encountered or even created a class that does a bit of everything. Called God class. It might seem fine at a moment, but when you need to make changes to the logic of that class, problems are sure at. Yep, the all class in okay, this is class that do a nose to too much things. This is profile manager authentication user show profile. Is it worth it? हाँ, वर्थ इट तो है. उस पर मेन इम्पोर्टेंट था क्लाइंट मिलना. क्लाइंट मिल गया तो तुम्हारे ऊपर है कि तुम कितना चार्ज करते हो, या तो तुम्हारा सर्विस के ऊपर वही बताएगा कि हम कितना पे कर सकते हैं तुम्हारे. इसमें क्या होता है, स्किल बोलता है. तुम्हारे पास जितना स्किल होगा तुम्हें बोलना उतना कम पड़ेगा ये सब चीज़ों के लिए कि मुझे ये सब आता है, या तो प्रोजेक्ट. तो दिस प्रोफाइल मैनेजर क्लास इज वॉलेटिंग द सिंगल so respond what is that, what single responsibility principle. Actually I had as single solid. From in solid we have s that represent that means single responsibility principle. अभी तुम वो सब का ध्यान मत दो, तुम जेएस पे ध्यान दो, ये सब बाद में. तुम रिएक्ट कर लोगे ना, के बाद तुम फ्रीलांसिंग कर सकते हो, लाइक थोड़ा ध्यान दे. मैं अभी ये इंडीड बना रहा हूँ जिस पे जॉब अप्लाई करते हैं ना, इस पे बना रहा हूँ. तो मेरे ख्याल से ये 2 मंथ का प्रोजेक्ट है, इसमें मिनिमम 2 मंथ्स तो लगेंगे. तो इसको मैं स्लोली बना रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैंने 2 महीने से लास्ट मैंने प्रोजेक्ट ही बना रहा था, थोड़ा मेरा माइंड एग्जॉस्ट की तरफ जा रहा है, तो इसलिए मैं इसको थोड़ा आराम से बना रहा हूँ. इस पर तुम जो मैं बनाऊँगा उस पर भी तुम जॉब अप्लाई कर सकते हो. तुम कंपनी क्रिएट कर सकते हो, कंपनी में पोस्टिंग क्रिएट कर सकते हो, अपना कैंडिडेट प्रोफाइल बना सकते हो, पूरा जो भी इंडीड में ना, एक्सेप्ट फॉर मच कॉम्प्लेक्स स्टफ में सब होगा. उसके बाद डेव टू या सिंपल वाली कोई देखेंगे. लैक ऑफ पोजिशन क्लास शुड नॉट टेक वन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी वन इंफॉर्मेशन इन प्लेस. नाउ सिंगल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी प्रिंसिपल टू प्रोफाइल मैनेजर क्लास. लेट्स सी. सो वी हैव अ क्लास ऑथेंटिकेशन. Yep, so this is single responsibility. You might be wondering, can I apply this only to classes? This is not at all. You can and should apply it to method. Okay. The first one is single responsibility principle. अब मैं आपकी वेबसाइट पर जॉब अप्लाई करूँगा, मुझे जॉब दे देना। अरे हम्म, ज़रूर ज़रूर। तुम्हें मैं जॉब दूंगा, तुम मेरे प्रोजेक्ट पे ओपन सोर्स कंट्रीब्यूट करो। तुम वैसे मेरा जो भी प्रोजेक्ट है ना, ओपन सोर्स है, तो तुम कंट्रीब्यूशंस कर सकते हो। ये मेरा प्रोफाइल है, गिटहब प्रोफाइल। तुम्हारा अगर नहीं बना है तुमने, तो तुम्हें बनाना चाहिए। तो तुम जितने भी ये सब प्रोजेक्ट है ना, सब ओपन सोर्स है सब कुछ, तुम इस पर कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हो। इससे तुम्हारा क्या होगा कि तुम्हारा नाम यहाँ पे आएगा, जैसे यहाँ पे रोहन भाई का नाम है, वैसे यहाँ पे तुम्हारा नाम भी आएगा कि तुमने ये प्रोजेक्ट में काम किया है ऐसा। तो उन्हें वैसे सर्वर बंद कर दिया है, तो ये चलना नहीं चाहिए। तो आई वॉज हियर। First one is single responsibility principles. Then we have open closed principle. I can cut now. I can paint. I can cut now. I can cut and paint. What is it is open closed principle. Objects or entity should be. मैं जावास्क्रिप्ट के बाद रिएक्ट भी कोड करूँगा। हाँ हाँ, उनका ही मैंने उनसे ही किया था। मैंने उनके अलावा मोस्टली मैंने देखा नहीं है, क्योंकि अभी मैं क्या करता हूँ, अभी तो मैं डॉक्यूमेंटेशन ही प्रेफर करता हूँ, क्योंकि मुझे टाइम नहीं मिलता एक्चुअली। वो भी मैं ट्रैवलिंग के टाइम ही रीड करता हूँ मोस्टली डॉक्यूमेंट। मैं उनका डॉक्यूमेंट को पीडीएफ फॉर्मेट में डाउनलोड कर लेता हूँ, और ट्रेड में या ट्रैवलिंग टाइम उसको देखता हूँ, या डॉक्यूमेंट या कोई भी स्टफ, क्योंकि घर पे आता हूँ तो मैं कोड स्क्रिप्ट करता हूँ, एंड ऑफिस में तो मैं कर नहीं सकता ये सब। Object only should be open for extensions but closed for modifications. Object can be, I can add some stuff to an, I can add some extra modification, not modification, it should be open for extension but closed for modification. If you need to add functionality, better to extend rather than modify a source. So imagine that you need a class to evaluate the area of some polygon. So we have circle, constructor, area, square, calculate area, and area calculator. The area calculator class, we have this one, total areas is like shape, that and it returns a number, a total is 0. Shape dot for each is shape instance of square, then total plus equals to shape as any calculate area is total. So that area calculator class is tasked with calculating the area of different polygons, each having its own area logic. If you will dev need to add new shape like triangle color, you will find yourself entering this class to make changes, right? That's where you run into a problem violating the open source principle. What solution comes to mind? Probably adding another method to the class and done. Problem solved. Not quite. Yeah, I don't know. That's the problem. Modifying an existing class to add a new behavior carries a serious risk. Introduction bugs. Introducing bugs into something that was already working. Modifying an existing class to add a new. Remember OCP open closed. Okay, again I forgot that is open closed principle. So first one is solid. So from solid, S represents single responsibility principles, then O represent open closed principles. Insist that a class should be closed for modification, open closed. So the class should be open for extension and closed for modification. We have shape, we have circle. The area class, it is no longer need to know which method called to register the class. It can correctly call the area method by calling the contract imposed by the reference, as long as they are implemented the separate extension behavior behind the dependency open for extension. You can add new functionality or behavior to a class without changing the If your class already has a function of behavior that works fine, don't change it source code or do something. So we can add actions, and then we have S represents single responsibility principles. I'm actually bad at by hearting this stuff and stuffs. I like to understand, but here in solid, this solid, this will be full name. So I need to by heart it. So solid is single responsibility principle. O is open close principle, and the L is Liskov substitution principle. Hi Sam, I make coffee. Hi, I am Aden. As a say Sam's child. Okay. Yeah, your coffee. Hey Sam, can you make me coffee? Great, thanks. But I I can't make. मैंने जो प्रोजेक्ट बनाया है उनको आपको कैसे दिखाओ? तुम उसको तुम क्या कर सकते हो? तुम उसका मेरे को गिटहब रेपो डिस्कॉर्ड पे सेंड कर देना तो मैं चेक कर लूँगा. सैम सैम I can confirm. Then this head and service is not right here now. Can you make me coffee? I can't make coffee, but here's a water. Head and service not here right now. Can you make a coffee? Sure, is a cappuccino. The discourse substitution principle says that the derived class must be substitutable for its base class. Yep. This principle, introduced by Barbara Liskov in 1987, can be a bit complicated to understand by reading its owners, so still no worries. I will provide another explanation and an example to help you understand. If for each project one of type S there is an object of type T, such that for all program P defined in terms of T, the behavior of P is unchanged when O1 is okay. I will read it again. If for each project O1 of type S, okay, there is an object O2 of type T. Is that for all program P defined in terms of T, the behavior of P is unchanged when O1 is substituted from O2. Now probably not here. I did not understand it the first time. I did know the next 100 times, but hold on, there is another explanation. If S is a subtype of T, then object of type T is a program can be replaced by object of type S without altering the properties of this program. Okay. So what it says is if S is a subtype of T, so we have T and S, then object of type T is a program that can be type T is a program can be replaced by okay. So we have a class person in a class child that extends person new person print name. I am a person. Yep. The parent class and a child class are passed as parameter as parent, and the code continues to work as expression magic. Yeah, it's right of magic friend. Oh, example of violation: overriding implementing a method that does nothing. Okay, so returning the value of different type from the base class string expected SOLI. So we have I interface segregation principle Liskov. Then third one was Liskov substitution principle. So first one is single responsibility principles. Then we have open closed closed extension or what open closed principle. Then third one L was Liskov extension, Liskov substitution principle. I won't be able to learn this. Okay, so fourth one is interface aggregation principle. Interface aggregation principle. This one says that a class should not be forced to implement interface method it does not use. Okay, it's better to create more specific interface than a big and generic one. Yep. In the following example, a book interface is created to abstract book behavior and then class implemented. We have interface book, and then we have online book implement book. Then it has a read method and a download method. Class physical book, it has a read method. If someone does not make sense for a book, it violates the interface segregation principle. So this one is not needed in physical one. So this one, that one is integrate segregation principle. The generic book interfaces forcing the principal class to have a behavior that does not make sense. LSP was the substitution principle, and it is interface substitution segregation segregation substitution. Following the method. Yep. Now it's based on we have dependency inversion principle. I get pizza with no pizza. Get a I get pizza with any tool. Give me a tool. Dependency inversion. This one looks like dependent abstraction, not an implementation. High level module should not depend on low level module. Both should depend on abstraction. Abstraction should not depend on detail. Detail should depend on abstraction. Now I will show a simple code to illustrate deep, that is dependency invasion principle. In this example, there is this service that gets the user from the database. First, let's create a concrete class. MySQL the database get user data. Now let's create a service class that depends on the concrete implementation. Okay, so in the above user service directly depend on the concrete implement MySQL. This wallet since a higher level class directly dependent on the low level class. Examples user service. Economics of MySQL database. Yep. If you want to switch to a different database system example, we will need to modify the user class, which is awful. Let's fix this code using deep instead of depending on concrete implementation to the higher class. A service should depend on the abstract. Let's create a database interface. So we have this interface. Now the concrete implementations, MySQL database and a procedure should implement this interface. MySQL database and implement database. Yep, another low-level module implementation. Finally, the user class can depend on the database abstraction. Yep, by adapting is taken from this article. So okay, so what? Nice, no worries. So this is also done. If anyone of you are there and have some question, you can ask. I will wait for 5 minutes here. It's question answer time. Let me add a text here. अरे किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर हो इसलिए क्योंकि मेरा स्ट्रीम का जो भी टू डूज था वो कंप्लीट हो चुका है, इसीलिए मैं सोचा कि किसी को कुछ क्वेश्चन होगा तो ठीक है, 9 कर देंगे। क्वेश्चन आंसर टाइम में क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस नहीं। बोलो बोलो। मीनिंग ऑफ अभिषेक, इसका मीनिंग तुमने सुना होगा इसको पूजा करते टाइम, जब भगवान के शिवलिंग के ऊपर जब मिल्क पोर करते हैं, मुझे एग्जैक्ट वर्डिंग्स याद नहीं बट उसको अभिषेक बोलते। प्योर स्नान, यस। बोलो। हाँ बस अभी 2 मिनट, अभी स्ट्रीम एंड करके ही। ठीक है, मैं आया स्ट्रीम एंड करके, शायद कोई है नहीं अभी इसलिए। तो थैंक यू एवरीवन, एवरीवन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग। बाय बाय। हैव अ गुड नाइट। थैंक यू रन भाई। अच्छा बोलो बोलो। बर्थडे में क्या चाहिए? नहीं, कुछ नहीं चाहिए। वैसे तुम्हारा बर्थडे आ रहा है, तुम बोलो क्या चाहिए। तो फिर मिल, मैं मिलने मतलब मैं समझा नहीं। ठीक है, मैं आया, बंद करके आया। बाय बाय, एंडिंग स्ट्रीम नाउ। थैंक यू एवरीवन। बाय बाय।